Hi, I'm Marie, and we're in the kitchen. I am going to make some meatloaf muffins with you. It's going to be a really great, healthy recipe. We've got some wonderful herbs and spices that are going to go in and some veggies the kids will never know. So why don't we start? We're going to use a food processor. If you have one at home, this is going to make the recipe really, really easy for you. We've got some grass-fed beef, some cage-free eggs, some almond meal. So this is a gluten-free recipe as well. Some organic carrots, a medium red onion. We've got a variety of some herbs and spices. I've got some garlic powder in here, some turmeric, some cayenne pepper, and some sea salt. And we're also, just for fun, we're going to throw in 8 Kalamata olives for some flavor and some texture. So we'll go ahead and we'll get with the recipe. I'm going to finish chopping the carrots just so it's easier on the food processor. I'm just going to chop them 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go ahead and start putting our ingredients in. First, we can go ahead and we'll put our eggs in. I find when you're using a food processor or a blender, liquid goes in much easier at the bottom. We'll pour that in just like that. And we can go ahead and we can put some of our meat in. And then we'll put some of it in as we go along and process. So that's about half. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the almond meal in. And we'll have the exact recipe for you as we go along. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the food processor. It's going to get a little loud. Okay. It's going to be a series of stopping and starting, but the food processor makes this really easy. So we can go ahead and throw our carrots in. And we can throw in our onion. And we'll process again. We're going to put in herbs and spices, the olives, and the rest of the meat. It's really easy, isn't it? And it's done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop the meat mixture into the Kitchen Dynasty BPA-free silicone muffin pan. The muffin pan that I'm using today is really wonderful. It is non-stick, but it doesn't have any Teflon because it is silicone. So there aren't any toxic poisons that are going to come bake off in your oven, which is wonderful. And it's really that simple. And you're going to pop it in the oven and bake it at 365 for about 45 to 50 minutes. And that's dinner. Throw a salad with there or some steamed veggies and you're done. So we've got our muffin pan all filled up with the meatloaf mixture, and we're going to go ahead and slip it into the oven. So I want to show you what we did for our topping for our meatloaf muffins. What we are using is sweet potatoes, coconut oil, and salt. And I just went ahead and put them in the food processor. Put them in a bowl. We processed them for about 30 or 40 seconds. And it came out really nice and smooth and creamy. If you have a pastry bag, you can use that for the sake of ease and convenience and what everybody has in their kitchen. We're going to use a plastic baggie, and you'll get to see me do that in just a moment. We are going to take out the muffins, the meatloaf mini muffins, and put them onto our plate. You can see they came out so easily. No problem with the nonstick whatsoever. there. And then I'm going to take the sweet potato mixture and put it into the baggie. And we're just going to top each one with the sweet potato mixture. See how easy that is? And that's dinner.